So the Wallabies have named their lineup for their upcoming match up against the All Blacks, the first test of the Bledisloe Cup, and it is looking like a strong Wallabies team here and will certainly be an epic clash at Eden Park. But jumping straight into it, front row it will be James Slipper for his 150th cap for the Australians. He has been around for an extremely long time. He is closing in on the most caps of any international player ever, and he just keeps on going, James Slipper. He is partnered with Billy Pollard in the number 2 jersey, and the Tongan Thor Taniela Tupou will slot in as the number 3. So since the All Blacks announced their lineup a little bit earlier today, we know it will be James Slipper up against Tyrell Lomax and Ethan de Groot against Taniela Tupou for the scrums. Those will be very intriguing head-to-heads early on. In the match in the locking duo, it is Nick Frost as the starting forward, Lukan Salakaia-Lotto slotting in at 5. That is, I believe, a very good choice for Australia. No Will Skelton for these games due to his French commitments, but Lukan Salakaia-Lotto brings a huge amount of physicality, and I don't see this game at Eden Park being any different. Nick Frost, he's been extremely solid throughout this year already, so having those two, and then they've got Jeremy Williams off the bench, it's a little bit of backup. In the locking department, in the loose forward trio, it is Tom Hooper as the number 6, Fraser McWright number 7, and Harry Wilson slots in as the skipper as well as the number 8. For this matchup, McWright will be looking to get in the breakdowns and win those turnovers. Harry Wilson, always elusive in that number 8 jersey. Someone who some were surprised not to see here is Pete Samu. Doesn't feature in the starting lineup or off the bench. Of course, no Rob Bellatini as well due to his injury. You know, Samu, bit of a surprise, but they have got Carlo Tazzano. That guy making his way off the bench instead. In the 19 combination, it will be Tate McDermott starting for this matchup. Now, this is also his 50th cap, so a milestone match for that man. Does get the start rather than the reserves. And then number 10, James O'Connor. He could be the absolute key for Australia here with how their backline works. They've got some speedsters on the outside as well as that power in the midfield. But if O'Connor can distribute alongside his old Super Rugby teammate and Tate McDermott, I think that Australia could really play that fast tempo that they've been using throughout the competition. In the midfield, it is Len Ikitau as the number 12, so he returns into that jersey rather than Hunter Paisami. And then number 13, it is Joseph Suali'i. He has been scoring tries for fun, marking up with Billy Proctor for this contest, so it will be intriguing to see who gets the better of that head-to-head. But Suali'i has been very dangerous, and New Zealand will certainly want to shut him down if they have a good chance. And at this matchup, out on the left wing, it is Corey Toole. Out on the right wing, it will be Harry Potter, and then the transition from the 14 to the 15 for Max Jorgensen. So at the moment, Australia, they've got a few fullback concerns. No Andrew Callaway more recently due to an injury. Also no Tom Wright for a season ender. But Max Jorgensen, he has played 15 before. One big critique I've seen is no Filippo Daungunu in that back three. And instead, Harry Potter, he's going to need a massive game because all the pressure is on him. I do think that Corey Toole, yes, there's a little bit, but definitely more so Harry Potter. Whether or not he can go out there, have a blinder of a contest. Looking through at the bench, it is Brandon Paenga-Amosa as the number 16, Angus Bell 17, and Alan Alatoa slotting in as the number 18. Jeremy Williams keeps that 19 spot alongside Carlo Tazzano as the number 20. Ryan Lonergan, that man gets his debut for Australia. He has been so close on so many occasions and never quite got the chance. Now, he has played for Australia A, but never for the Wallabies. So massive congratulations to Ryan Lonergan. He's been working tirelessly for years to try and earn this opportunity. Of course, Nick White, McDermott, Gordon, those guys all getting the priority ahead of Ryan Lonergan, but now gets himself the opportunity. He also offers the kicking tee if it is really necessary for the Australians, although if they get to that stage, they'd have about 3 or 4 injuries already on the board. Tane Edmed, he is slotting in as that number 22, and then number 23, he does feature in the lineup, Filippo Daungunu, just more so that some wanted to see him start rather than off the bench. But that is the Wallabies lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for the upcoming test match up against New Zealand. The Bledisloe Cup is on the line, this game at Eden Park, so the streak for New Zealand also on the line for this game. But overall, I call this a pretty strong-looking Wallabies side. And if they play well, like they have at times throughout this Rugby Championship, the Kiwis will have their hands full, well and truly, for this matchup. And nonetheless, do let me know what you think of this lineup in the comments down below. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We will also have a preview coming out a bit closer to kickoff regarding these two sides and who to watch out for in that match. But thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all for the next one.